Hello everyone, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the complicated history of Gargolem Attack. The Loomian, which on paper seems like an extremely broken Loomian, but in reality was well made. So let's talk about it right now. So during the Halloween event, Loomian Legacy added Gargolem to the game, and this roamer is awesome. It's an Earth-Air type that has 4 different forms: base, attack, speed, and defense. All these forms are all really powerful and a change to the PvP meta, but for today, we're going to be talking about the Gargolem Attack form, which was thought to be the most overpowered Loomian in the entire game, a Loomian that can two-shot any Loomian in the entire game. In reality, we have a powerful Loomian that was created in the correct way. Let's go into the stats. Gargolem's attack stats are very interesting. It's a glass cannon. It has a whopping 155 melee attack and 155 range attack. That is most in the entire game on both sides, which is absolutely nuts. This means you can run either a very powerful melee/range attacker, or you can even run a mixed one, making it so you can hit both sides. So you can actually hit the range tanks and the melee tanks with one Loomian, which is absolutely amazing. It even has a great speed tier of 105, which this is really good. It makes it one of the biggest offensive threats in the entire game. This Loomian has access to a lot of coverage moves as well. It has Earth-Air Stab, with Brawler and Dart coverage for its range form, while even having Ancient and Mind coverage for its melee form. This Loomian can hit a majority of the game for super effective damage, and can at least hit every Loomian for neutral damage. Gargolem's attacks, insane coverage, and amazing attack stats would make Gargolem an instant reason to be banned from competitive Loomian Legacy tournaments. Right? While Gargolem Attack has a very high attack stat on both sides, it doesn't have an ability to increase its damage. It has Master, but you have to knock out a Loomian in order to get the damage increase. Also, Earth-Air Stab by itself isn't that great offensively. And while Gargolem Attack has insane coverage, coverage moves doesn't get boosted by the stab. Stab moves are boosted by 25%, while coverage moves aren't, which makes the coverage moves do less damage than the regular moves. Also, Gargolem Attack is the frailest Loomian in the entire game. You thought the Ludrix and Windlin was frail? But with an HP stat of 55 and both of its defensive stats at 40, not super effective moves can often two-shot Gargolem. And it's a Loomian quad weak to Icicle Traps and really weak to Priority. There's also a few threats that can outspeed Gargolem Attack, including Nevermare, Hunder, and Boots Tatub. Even other Boots users can outspeed this thing. There are also a few Loomians that can just straight up soak Gargolem's hits, including Surkame, Stratazor. Obsidragon, surprisingly, can tank 2 hits if it's be slumbered, and even other Gargolem forms can probably beat Gargolem Attack in a 1v1, which is kind of nuts. There's no doubt that Gargolem Attack form is an absolute monster, especially if it gets a couple Master Boosts. If it gets a couple Master Boosts, this thing can absolutely sweep teams without any flaws. But Gargolem Attack is a Loomian that was made correctly. Jamie did an amazing job on making Gargolem Attack. He made a Loomian with a lot of threatening capabilities, while also not making it too strong. It's a Loomian that requires people to predict the right swapping in, but if they use it wrong, like swapping it in, or it getting destroyed by Icicle Traps, or it getting hit by Priority, can get heavily punished for. This might be the best example of how good Jamie is as a PvP developer. He made an extremely OP Loomian, extremely powerful and meta-changing, without breaking it. This is a great job by the Loomian Legacy devs in general to make a very powerful Loomian not broken. My final thoughts on Gargolem Attack is that it's one of the most powerful Loomians in the entire game, and if used right, can be a force to be reckoned with, but has a massive skill gap to use. You can run a Clutch Plushie to live a second attack, but you sacrifice damage. Power Cuff sacrifices your energy stat. And Shells, while they could be good, it's a one-time use. There's even Boots, but you're stuck until one attack. And also, not to mention that a lot of ice types, which by the way, Gargolem is quad weak to, often runs Brawler Pearl, aka Martial Pearl, just for Gargolems in mind, so you gotta be very careful. Gargolem Attack is an absolute monster, but it isn't broken, and there are ways to beat this Loomian, which is a great thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me talking about Gargolem Attack form. If you want more of these videos in the future, tell me in the comments below, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!